All right.
You're good. Let's go.
All right, bro. All right. I guess I can just talk for an hour. Oh yeah. Oh hi. No, not that anyone watches this shit. But, yeah, I ate a fucking ounce of shrooms. Lemon tech. Oh yeah, let's talk about. See here. What's up, Joe Grillo? You son of a bitch. Actually, you're not. You're awesome. You're the best. Oh, I love you, Joe. Rafa. Okay, why are we here? I'm gonna just talk. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm here by myself, and I'm tripping. All right, so there is a show we are watching called Friends with Ross, and the only reason I'm even here because I'm not a comic is that my friends wanted me to do this podcast. Like even back in the day, people were like, "Dude, they should have like a Truman Show about you or whatever," because I'm just like won't shut the fuck up, and interesting apparently to some people. And so Rafa came and left. Sorry, bro. Love you, man. Like he fucking, he's so happy there in San Diego now. So I'm happy that he's happy and shit, working his ass off, there. And Joe's here, and fucking I try to see Joe every week and see him, whatever, just sitting in and shit. Oh yeah. So I started doing this with you guys in like November, and it's like you had just gotten this fucking place, and it was like I was like, oh, how do you think it's gonna go? And now it's fucking popping. It's great. Like you're on fucking getting shout outs and Rogan and shit, and everyone fucking love you guys. Yeah, dude, this is my favorite place. I fucking love you. I love this.
Thank you.
I love how it's just evolved. This is so sick. Like I told you, this is my favorite fucking hang. This is like so cool. Yeah, this room's sick as shit. And it's just great how it worked out exactly like you thought it would, like this fucking underground fucking, just everything that you wanted it to be, it is, and and everyone loves it. It's a fucking sick ass room. It's so great.
Thank you.
I love it. I fucking love it. I try to come to like the 10 o'clock shows because 8 o'clock's a little too early for me. I've been doing a lot of yard work. I'm just gonna go all over the place. Yeah, I've been fucking, just doing yard work and stuff. Especially when it was raining season, I was laying a lot of pavers because that's when the ground is easy to move. So I just laid a whole fucking bunch of red pavers and did a whole bunch of yard work. I've been riding my motorcycle and having fun, and
taking mushrooms.
Taking mushrooms. Oh yeah. So dude. All right. Yeah, I'm fucking tripping on an ounce of shrooms. It's great. I mean, it feels the same as it would be for like a quarter or something. It doesn't feel, some people are like, dude, hell yeah, I can't wait to fucking, it's going to sound good. Like some people are positive and other people are like terrified. They're like, oh, that sounds horrible. I'm like, well, yeah, you guys are alcoholics and smoking weed and everything. I quit everything. Like, oh yeah, I'll just start from the beginning again. So we're here. I don't know how many times we've done this down here. Probably like 6 times or something. And I'm not the same person I was. Like, so when I was like 14, I got like brain damage and shit because I like got in a car accident, and I was like, then I like got my tonsils out and shit. I've always been like self-conscious about my this like here, Anyway, like when I woke up from that surgery, I was like, I'm not the same. Like I've been like depressed since I was like 14, basically. And I only had like one friend, Brian Simpson, love you, man. He was like, dude, you're not the same person. You were cool, and now you're like weird, So I only had one friend that knew that I was like a badass, cool, cat, whatever. And it sucked getting your adenoids and tonsils out. Like I used to be able to do voices, with like tonsils, and you can't do the voices anymore. So I woke up, I was like, oh, I can't do voices anymore. Like I just changed me. And so when I woke up from the surgery, I was like, even like as years went by and I had like girlfriends and money and everything, I was like always just depressed, like I always would just break up with, I never, anytime a girl's like, why do you want to break up? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not happy, and it's nothing to do with you. It's the whole, like, it's not you, it's me is for real for me. It was always that, And so I went through my whole life, just like the whole like faking smile, Like one of my friends, like there's pictures, I look like fucking Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, It's like the whole like, It was real. I was just like, even when I was like a poker player, I was rich. I would make like fucking $10,000 poker hand. You know, you'd think you'd be happy. Like I just made fucking 10 grand, like drunk. You know, no, I wasn't. I was so unhappy. Chronic depression from age 14 until now, 41, old man. And people think I'm like 10 years younger than I, but we'll get there. Anyway, so I was a chronic smoker and drinker and everything. Like I would smoke it. I got to the point I was smoking over a pack a day, drinking like half a bottle of whiskey or a 12 pack of beer. Like every fucking day, I was like, I've been drinking alcohol every day since I was, like 17, 18. I mean, I started drinking when I was younger, but like, you're in high school, you can't drink. You're not drinking every day. I was smoking weed every day since I was like 13. I first got high when I was like 12 or whatever. And, so I was like the beginning of this year, I told you, I messaged you, I was like, dude, I need a few months off. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I need to like rewire my brain or something, And so, and you have to like to set a date. So solar eclipse day was the last day I drank or smoked anything. And so I haven't drank or smoked, you hold on to a day. So solar eclipse, April 8th was the last day I smoked or drank. And I fucking did it. And then at the end of the night, I threw everything away, whatever. And then starting April 9th, I shroomed like 40 days straight, I did cocaine for 2 weeks. Allegedly. Fuck. Well, I was telling you how like someone gave me a whole bunch of like cocaine on New Year's and I didn't do it. And so I saved it. So I like basically I told myself smoking and drinking, I'll do any drug except alcohol and cigarettes. That was the original plan. I was going to quit smoking and drinking. I'll do anything. I'll fucking ketamine, shrooms, coke, anything, no cigarettes, no alcohol, anything else, weed, I'll do it all, but no alcohol and cigarettes. And I was like willing to do any other drug. And so for 2 weeks, I just shroomed and did coke for 2 weeks. And then when I ran out, I just ran out, whatever, I was done. People were like, everyone thinks they know, but no one knows shit. Everyone in the whole world's fucking retarded. Even like, people that tell you like what to eat or not eat, your doctors, you're like, what's healthy? The doctor's like, are you eating healthy? It's like, what does that mean to you? What is healthy? It changes every other day. Like one day you'll tell me this and the next day you're like, oh, we were wrong. We actually fucked you with our advice. But now do the new advice. People are only living the present. No one can look at the past. No one can look at the future and be like, oh, it's like the same thing. People are like, oh, I used to be an asshole, but now I'm not. I'm like, well, I could tell you you're an asshole now, but you won't know until the future happens that like you look past yourself in the past. Everyone's like, oh, I used to be an asshole, but now I'm not. I'm like, no, you're an asshole now, but no one wants to tell anyone, the present selves. No one can accept the present. People can look at the past and the future. No one can accept the present, And it's like, no matter what you try to do, people can't get out of their own heads of the future. Be like, oh, I used to be that way. Or let me take a chance. I went to a fucking AA meeting with fucking Taylor, who was here, and Nick, who at fucking Salt and Pepper, you motherfuckers. I mean, they're nice, whatever. That was nice. I got the fucking AA Bible. Everyone signs it, and it's like, cool. But I did, after I left there, all I wanted to do was drink that night. I went home and drank a box of wine that night. I was like, fuck. But, I told everyone, because I was smoking and drinking, I was like, I want to quit everything. They're like, no, just do one at a time. I was like, it's like a church, it's like a cult. AA, dude, those people are insane. And hey, Connor, I don't know how old you are, but he's like, dude, every time you guys introduce yourselves, you're like, hey, I'm an alcoholic. Have you ever been to an AA meeting? No. Dude, it's insane, dude. It's like a cult, but worse. It's like a church cult. It's like the people have nothing better to do. Everything is like, they have like this fucking chants they do, and like you're like sitting there like, you guys are all fucking, this is one below Scientology or whatever. You guys are insane, the fucking AA people. And it's all like, oh, I have no power, I'm so powerless. I'm like, you guys are bitches. Alcohol's not a disease. Guess what? If you have no money in your bank account and no liquor store, Oh, you're cured of your disease, your alcoholism, you fucking retards, you know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like these fucking assholes, oh, disease, oh, it's in my family. No, you're just a bitch and you like to drink. We all like getting fucked up, don't we? Oh, yeah. You know, no one's patting me on my back for being sober. All these people are like, oh, I'm a recovering alcoholic. Fuck yourself. No. And so anyway, the AA meeting, it's like, you know, it's like, Connor, nice guy, smile, good for you, bro. You know, but like he's like, I'm 11 years sober, and you're like, and they always say, I'm Connor, I'm an alcoholic, and you're like, you haven't drank in 11 years, bro. You're not an alcoholic. Get over yourself. Like this fucking high and mighty bullshit of like everyone introduces themselves. I'm an alcoholic. No, you're not, motherfucker. You just like you're a fuck. You know,
It's their personality.
it's like yeah, it's like fuck yourselves. Like you guys are insane. Like you know. It's hilarious. These motherfuckers, dude, it's crazy. So, and I'm like, and he looks like he's like 30, you know, and I'm like, you're 11 years sober. That means you were an alcoholic when you're 19. What'd you drink for 6 months? You fucking lose. Yeah, what'd you drink for 3 years, 4 years? Alcoholic? I drank for 27 years, bro. And I quit cold turkey smoking and drinking. I don't need a fucking pat on the back. I don't go around saying, oh, you know. I haven't drank since April 8th, you know. It's almost, you know, I don't fucking, it's not my person. I don't give a fuck. It's like, I just quit it. Cold turkey. Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, well, you're some Sherman. I'm like, shrooms are actually good for you. I think they cured my brain damage that I told you I got when I was 14. I think it cured me. Like, I'm a different person. Like, it activates, you know, your frontal cortex. So I think it helped cure my brain damage. I have psoriasis. It's gone. I stopped taking medication. I have these $13,000 shots. I told my dermatologist I'd taken it. I haven't. I've literally in my fridge, I have like $26,000 medication. Each shot is like $13,000. I was supposed to take it. I stopped taking my meds, and they're like, and I have a friend who has psoriasis. He's like, I was like, well, if you just, I read how like psilocybin mushrooms can cure autoimmune disorders, and I'm like, the CIA is gonna kill me. I'm gonna after this, if this, you know, there's gonna be a bullet in my head. I'm like, fuck, I didn't kill myself, guys. I promise you, you know. But I didn't even want to talk. I didn't want to talk about this, like. My autoimmune disorder is like gone. It's like in remission or something. I don't know if it would have cleared me up, but it keeps it in remission. So like, I have psoriasis. I can send you pictures. I don't want everyone to see it. I can. I'll look it up. It's hard to like scroll through photos. I'll send it to you, and
You
then you
don't
can
have
put it
to.
on
You
here.
don't-
It's fine. No,
Okay.
fucking let's do it right now. Let's look at fuck it shit. Fuck it.
I don't want
Who cares? I don't give a fuck.
to see the psoriasis.
I'm not like I have
but-
no embarrassing. I don't get embarrassed or anything, and I'm. Like nothing bothers me. Like I don't care.
But could also quitting drinking helped with the
No, I'd quit drinking before. Like my buddy Taylor quit drinking. He hasn't drank in over a year, and we had the podcast about him going sober. It's been like, you know, that was last March. So he's been sober for over. What year is this? So Taylor's been sober for over a year, and like you know.
He still has psoriasis.
You know, no, but he just started taking Skyrizi. Now he's clear. The biologics. So he's clear. It all just fell off. Like he was like bad. I don't have time to fucking show you the spots all over me, but
Okay.
yeah, I got psoriasis when I was like 33 because I was just like drinking and like I'd wake up and just like I was like, oh, milk's a meal, coffee and milk. Breakfast of champions. And then it's like you get home from work, you're like, I'm hungry. How about a 12-pack? And you're done. You're like, sweet. And my buddy like sold me his Xbox, and I just played like Gears of War 4 for like all the time. And you know, I was telling Taylor right before I was talking to him, I was like, bro, like my last 2 relationships, the girls are like, dude, you're like so, like you don't even care. Like I could leave you we could break up, or I could stay together and you wouldn't care. It'd be the same emotion either way. And I think it's weed that does it to you, that have no emotions. Weed is like emotionless. You know, it fucks with your serotonin and dopamine where you're like, all these people, the stereotype of weed, you know, is like, hoo, you know, fucking retards. And it's like, yeah, because it blunts you and it has long-term physical effects. So like everyone talks shit on shroom like you're gonna fry your brain, motherfucker. No, actually, no. Fuck yourself. The weed, you know. And some people are like, don't talk about my weed. Oh, what's her name? Fucking tripping. You know, everyone has their own opinion. You know, it's like, how did we learn anything growing up? It's all, you know, thousands of years. Everything's word of mouth. Oh, don't eat that berry. Don't eat that. That shit'll kill you, motherfucker. You know, so you have to trust word of mouth. So like growing up, I was like, oh, fucking shrooms are fucking, you know, shrooms are food poisoning, as everyone thought. Oh, no, actually the chitin in the fucking shrooms you can't really digest. So when I ate that ounce of shrooms, I had a banana because bananas help digest the chitin. Do your fucking research. And so it makes people nauseous. And actually, I'd learned lemon teching. Brandon in the fucking sauna. Hey, thanks, buddy. He taught me that. So after I told him, I was like, dude, I just ate shrooms every day for the past 40 days. He's like, you lemon tech? I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry, I'm too old for that. And so ever since he taught me that in the sauna, now I lemon tech every time. So
What does that mean?
so psilocybin mushrooms. Once you eat them, then it digests it. It turns into psilocin, is what the actual drug that's getting you high. Or I don't like the word high. I hate that. I'm not getting high. Tripping. Without falling down. That's what it's.
Yeah.
It's like, ew. And everyone thinks. I mean, I guess every food affects everyone differently. Every drug affects everyone differently. But it doesn't. Like shrooms enlighten you. Like I cured my depression. It made me happy. Now all I do is laugh and smile and just.
How many did you take per day?
The whole microdosing is bullshit, by the way. Fuck y'all. It's stupid because you build a tolerance and it's so stupid. I mean, good for you, happy. How about macrodosing, you fucking retards? Go the whole hero dose, 4 grams. Like, dude, I had 5 grams. Like, so, people like, dude, when I don't eat less than 5 grams or 6 grams, and I just start laughing. Like last night, I went to Rockies and then I was talking to JT. Hey, what's up, buddy? And he's like, yeah, I'll eat a gram and a half and go on the float trip. We were talking about that. And I was like, I don't like to eat too little because there's a weird window where you're yawning, you shroom and you yawn. There's this, you need to eat enough where you're comfortable. There's the horrible, you eat too little and you're getting all the badness, but none of the goodness. You're like, dude, don't eat too little. That's the worst trip is too little, bro. You don't want that. You got to make sure you eat enough. And okay, so everyone talks about firing your fucking brain, all these fucking retards, do your fucking research. It doesn't do that. Yeah, it magnifies everything at once. So it's people oh, you lose your mind. They were already out of their mind before they took the shrooms, bro. And all it did was put a mirror in their face. Yeah, I am a fucking insane weirdo. So all these people, when I shroom, I just laugh and cry and laugh and so when I fucking shroom, I just fucking laugh and cry and love it. Fuck, dude, I love it. So I saw, how you did the Secret Time show, bro, and I bought a ticket. I sat first row and I saw Jesse. So Jesse was the opener,
Yeah.
And I saw him last night at Rockies. I told him the story. I was like, he's like, oh, I never thought I'd see the guy at the fucking front row. Because I was like, yeah, dude, you put me in timeout with that bitch that I just met. You were like, hey, bro, tell your girlfriend. I was like, I just met the girl in line. You're like, bro, you're like, Ross, get your girlfriend out of here. I was like, girlfriend? Literally, the girl, I met her in line. She's telling me I'm beautiful. She's like, oh, you're so beautiful. And she's like, and she was fucking touching me and making out with me. And then Jesse was like, hey, you guys are in timeout. Because this bitch wouldn't shut up. He has a video of it. And I was like, so, the number thing you can do at a comedy show is don't fucking talk. They don't want you to talk. Shut the fuck up. So we sit there front row and her friend was from Ukraine. And then the other girl was from, so I was like, okay. I was horny. I was like, I want to fuck one of these girls tonight. I'd really like to. Because I've been, I haven't fucked and I haven't had sex in a year, but I don't care. I don't want, so my last girlfriend, literally was so insane and wouldn't leave me that, I was like, I'd rather never be with another girl the rest of my life than have someone that was so obsessed and wouldn't leave me. I was like, please, can we please break up? Please. She would wake me up at 5 a.m. and fuck me. It was crazy. I was like, I just want to sleep. Sex is great, but don't you, every morning, she would just wake me up. We were having sex all the time. I was like, okay, but fuck, I would rather never have sex again than be with you. It was crazy. And everything, so Laura, I mean, you're awesome, but so when she moved in with me, she was the whole point was that we were going to sober up. And I was like, well, you can sober up. I'm not going to, Okay, so, this is called Friends with Ross. And the reason I want to do it by myself, because when I was super depressed, I was reading on Reddit and someone was like, oh, you need to become your own best friend. So I text Joe. I was like, oh, I'm my own best friend now. Like, I love being alone and I love having people around me, but like, I genuinely love being by myself. And it's like, I don't feel lonely. None of that is all gone. Like, dude, the whole, like, shrooms cured all my depression. It changed me back to who I used to be of like a normal, like, people like being around me now. I've been making all friends with other comedians and like, I've just been like, such a pleasant person to be around. And it's like, girls are like, like me, tell me I'm beautiful, fucking shit. It's like I'm the same person. I just
Different aura.
yeah, something about it. Like girls like me now more because I didn't like myself. I was like, I don't want to be like every relationship I just would end. I was like, I don't want to fucking. It's not you, it's me, and it was always me. But now, and so and so like I've had girls that wanted to like that one bitch at the fucking show. I could have left with her and fucked her. Then I wanted to. She had big old tits. She was hot.
Yeah, she was hot.
She was great. She was hot. She wanted me. She was telling me I'm beautiful and shit. But like instead, I was like, "You're a bad audience member, and I don't even want to fuck you now." You're a bad audience member. I was like, "You got to shut up." She's like, "I don't need to shut up," and I was like, "Oh my, ooh."
Yeah.
I mean, like. So like, and then fucking my buddy Galen, he's like, you're a fucking retard. Like, like everyone's obsessed with sex. Yeah, sex is great. I love sex, but like, I don't like to fuck different people. Like, I'm a one guy, one girl. Like, I'm just looking for like I told you, I wanted to. Oh yeah. So in the past, I was like, I want to stop smoking and drinking and get my cells healthy. And after 3 months, so April 8th was the last day I did it. So I was like, July 9th would be 3 months sober. And I've been taking a lot of vitamins, been healthy. And I was telling you, I was like, if I fuck a girl, like, and she gets pregnant, I want to be able to keep it and not worry about my health. So now that I'm super healthy, I got my blood work. So I tripped for 40 days. And then like, I got my blood work. And they're like, super healthy. Everything is perfect. Okay. So all these people are like, oh, shrooms. I'm like, dude, shrooms, go fuck yourselves. Like, everyone's like, oh, you're frying your brain. While some bitch, so you're smoking a cigarette, taking a shot, telling me I'm frying my brain. You fucking idiot. Have you done any research? Do you know anything? Everyone just talks about fucking the world's full of fucking retards. No one knows what they're doing and talking about. And everyone's like, oh, you should fucking mix it with grapefruit juice because it amplifies it. I'm like, do you know the neuroscience behind fucking, whether grapefruit juice? I know it does amplify certain medicines. They say don't take the grapefruit juice with it, but like it doesn't affect the shroom. So like everyone just wants to like conflate everything they know and like, well, it's like this and that. It's like, yeah, but are you a fucking scientist, assholes? Like, everyone knows everything, all these fucking geniuses. Everyone's like, it's like the word of mouth thing. It's like I said, shrooms are fucking food poisoning. No, it's not.
Yeah, I always heard it was orange juice.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, so like, oh yeah, so I did the lemon taking thing, and then you wait 15 to 20 minutes, and then it digests the psilocybin into psilocin. And then, so I like, dude, it's crazy. so shit. So what time? Fucking 4:05 today. I fucking had this big old thing. It was just like a sludge of. So you take the dry shrooms and you take a coffee grinder and you turn it to dust.
Yeah.
And then you get the fucking lemon juice. So I brought it to work. I fucking had an ounce of shroom dust and fucking lemon. Fucking, fucking lemon juice, fucking bottle, whatever. Oh, use the fresh lemons. It's so much better. Fuck yourselves. Everyone fucking knows the best. Oh, you want to everyone's the purity, all these shaman bullshit. I don't need a fucking psychiatrist fucking holding my hand when I'm tripping. Fuck yourselves. Like, go away from me. Like, all these, like, assisted fucking trips. Okay, yeah, I don't know. No. Like, I read so much. You guys are fucking insane. Like, oh, go to your psychiatrist and trip with him? Fuck off, dude. You guys are insane. These people are already insane. All these people, it's like it comes back to fucking the AA people. They just need, everyone wants someone to hold their fucking hand. Get away from me, bro. Oh, I'm supposed to wear this shirt, bro? Hold on. Oh, shit. So I fucking shop at Ross. Hey, don't tell anyone. I bought this shirt at Ross. Dude, this fucking shirt is supposed to be. I was like, oh, look at this shit, man. Woo! Fucking like sequins, fucking tiger, pirate, fucking bullshit. Hell yeah, dude. I brought this shirt to wear tripping. Fuck yeah, man. Hey. All right. So I got my shirt. Oh yeah. Don't tell anyone to shop at Ross. Fuck you guys. Oh yeah, I put my nose thing, dude. Breather. Oh yeah. The only thing. So my life's perfect. Everything's healthy. All I gotta do now is and I didn't want to do the surgery. So after I got my tonsils out when I was like 14, the next thing I was gonna do was fix my breathing. I should have done it then, because I would try to sing now. Everything about it. I'm a mouth breather. Fuck you. Oh, mouth breather. Oh, you sons of bitches. Yeah, I'm a mouth breather. It's like an insult. Oh, this mouth breather. Fuck you guys. It's fucking mouth breather. Yeah, I'm a fucking mouth breather. Fuck you. Okay. Ooh, but this thing. Ooh, what a racket. This thing's beautiful. Wait, I'm fucking. What am I doing? All right. Fucking shit. Upside down. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. So this thing. Oh, but the second I get home, I use this. My asshole friend Gaines like, take that shit, you look fucking stupid. The young people are so concerned about, like, their fucking, dude, it's like, I feel bad for troubled souls. You know how, okay, I was thinking this the other day. You know how sometimes if someone's a bitch, you're like, oh, fuck that bitch. No. I stop myself. I'm like, no, Ross. Do not say fuck that bitch. Even in your head, no. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry for your troubled soul, or something. Like I've been stopping myself, being like, do not say fuck that asshole, fuck that bitch. No. Oh, I literally have making a mental stop myself. Do not ever think thoughts. Fuck that bitch, fuck that asshole, fuck. No. I'm sorry for your troubled soul. Like, it's too bad. Like, that's the thoughts, inner thoughts, the dialogue I have now. I hate it. I have to catch myself every time I'm like, fuck that person. No. Do not. Hate that shit. I hate the negativity, and I hate, it starts with yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so this is Friends with Ross. And why am I here alone? Because I'm my own best friend. I read the song, my buddy Marcus was like, so we're here. I had a joke. I was like, hey, man, I want you to meet my best friend. And they're like, hey, I thought you could introduce me to someone. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's me. I'm my best friend. They're like, you fucking weirdo. What? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, dude. So, like, now I, like, sing and everything. Like, so I do delivery, and I fucking love my life. I'm so happy. Like, before I was like, oh, you're like... Dude, I love my life. It's a choice. Like, I went to college and I was like, fuck it. I love my life. Every single second is a blessing. You know, those fucking people that are like, those fucking church people that are like, oh, every day's a blessing. You weirdo. Now I'm the guy that's like, every day's a blessing. It's the best, Like, oh yeah, secret's the shrooms. but like I wake up dude, I do fucking sauna every day. I wake up, I'm so happy, dude. Every day is the best. Like today, dude, I deliver. I made fucking $85 an hour the last 2 days, dude. I made $700 today in 7 hours, bro. Like, it was lucky, I got a big tip yesterday too. Okay, it's not normal. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, dude, I worked 7 hours today, 7 hours yesterday, and I averaged $85 an hour.
Nice.
It was good. It's rare. It's rare, but like I don't get paid time off. I don't get any of that shit, But I love my life. I'm so fit. Like my buddy who's like 21, some girl's like, oh, he's got a better body. And I was like, they're talking about bodies and shit. I was like, so we did it, and he's like, let me punch in the stomach. He's like, oh, you're fucking hard as rock. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't even do sit-ups. And I'm like, fucking, here. Dude, I don't even do fucking sit-ups. I'll send you a picture. Dude, like, because I fucking, I'm
constantly moving.
Physical, I fucking, I'll wake up and like 4 a.m. and just go like eat a fucking bunch of cookies and candy and go back to bed and like shit. Like if I wake up, so here's the thing. I hate all these people. They're like, oh, can't go to sleep. Get the fuck out. My mom told me, get the fuck out of bed and go do something. So if I'm tired, if I can't go to sleep, I'm like, I need to eat. before I go to bed every night, I eat fucking like Danishes and cookies and candy. Like I eat handfuls of fucking gummies and shit. Just like, like not, but it's pure sugar, like every night. But every morning.
But how many miles are you biking?
I drive. Oh,
you
bike?
drive.
I'm not a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
savage weirdo. Fuck, dude. Bike? Fucking. Dude, I listen to podcasts in my car, dude. I have the best life. So I work like 10:15. Now I get off at 3:15 because they cut my insurance. Oh, thanks. Like, so so I work full time, over 30 hours a week counts full time. But I didn't know till our company got bought out, and they did a snapshot of 6 months from November to April, and they're like, "Oh, you worked 29.58 hours average for this 6-month period." So I was 10 hours short over 6 months. 10 hours, 10 total hours, and they cut my health insurance, and I was like so pissed. They're like, I was so, you know me, I'm a loud fucking person. I'm like, fuck you, fuck everyone, It reminds me of Jesse's story, So last night his dad, he was telling the story. His dad was like got pulled over with a fucking bottle of beer in his car, and they didn't even get arrested. And the cop just wanted to pull her out. And his story is like, I ain't pouring that out. I just bought this motherfucking beer.
Yeah.
You making me pour this motherfucker out? Like, so Jesse's story is hilarious, But I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I was the guy at the front row that you fucking put in timeout because the bitch. He's like, dude, I felt so bad for you because like they wouldn't shut the fuck up. I was like, So anyway, that was funny because I've been going out all the time. Dude, I'm loving life, dude. So it's crazy. So, so alcohol is like the worst. Time goes by. So I haven't even been sober 3 months. It feels like a year because now I'm dreaming again. So like I have daytime and nighttime. Everything's the best, dude. My life, every single second of every day is the best. I'm so happy, like all the time. It's the best. It's the best. Like I don't want to cut this. I hope we can go long. I'll fucking do whatever you want. Like just fucking do not cut this. Let's just go as long as you're willing to go. Because I ate a fucking ounce of shrooms. Oh, these fucking people. Ooh, shrooms fry your brain. You fucking. Dude, no. These fry your brain. Fucking all the fucking who. The fucking. What are they called? The.
Blunts?
Everyone's vaping and everything now.
Yeah.
So like I haven't smoked weed in like a month, but it feels like a year. So now I'm dreaming and everything better. I know like on like they do the sober or whatever shit and the Rogan, they were talking about, oh, I'm dreaming again. It's true. Now like every night I'm like, shit, I'm fucking. It feels so. I haven't even been sober for 3 months. It feels like a year like has passed. In the last 3 months, I've been doing so much. I've been going out. Also, like, how some people are like, oh, time flies when you're older. No, because you're doing the same fucking shit. Go just throw a wrench in your fucking spikes. Just go, how about just go fucking fall face down just to have something different to you. Go fucking, start a fight club, like just go fucking do something. Throw a wrench or spokes by, whatever fucking, what is that fucking Incubus song? Whatever, Nowhere Fast. Yeah. Going nowhere fast. It's like, fucking. But dude, I'm having the best time. Like, dude, it's been the best. I'm so happy. Like so I don't want to be like bother people. So there's 3 things I was telling Taylor. I was like, you don't want to. There's 3 things that you do not bring up: the money, happiness, and health, because. You don't want to be like, oh, you're broke. I don't even look at my bank account. You don't want to talk about money. You don't want to talk about happiness. Like, oh, you go home and cry every night, dude. I wake up fucking feeling happy, So you don't talk about that. You don't want to like, so like I caught myself, like when I was here, I ate half a ounce of fucking mushrooms and I was talking to Andres, whatever, and I was like, I'm happy all the time. He's like, oh, you don't have to be happy every day. I was like, because I was like, you must be depressed because like, sorry, Andres. But I was like, I was like, you can be happy. I can wake up happy and go to work happy and then get off happy and like everything's the best. I'm so happy. They're like, oh, I'm like, no, I'm sober. Like, fuck it. Like, and so I'm so happy and I'm single, and it's like, so obviously, so like, yeah, once I find like a long-term partner, that'll be awesome,
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna hurt my feelings. You can only improve them. Like, you can't hurt my feelings. If I ask a girl out and she's like, no, I'm like, you're not hurting my feelings, you know? But you can improve them if you're like, yeah, you're awesome. I'm like, you're, you know, because like, I don't ever ask girls out. I used to like, you know, and I'm stupid because, you know, like girls are like, I told, what's her name, Faith. I was like, yeah, we used to just girls like, you know, wait for people to like come on to me. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll go home with you. Like, I don't ever ask anyone out, you know. And she's like, how's that going for you? I'm like, being a smart ass, I'm like, well, now that I'm older, you know, like last year, some girl like woke up, she's like, how old are you? I'm like, well, you fucking, you know, it's like my cells, like my mom is 72 and she's like, looks super young. She's like, yeah, we are like, you know, we're blessed genetically, you know, like, what's his name? Matt Bellick. Dude, so he's 36. The motherfucker the other week. Love you, Matt. He's like, dude, as you... so it's the fucking hilarious conversation, Matt. So he thinks he thought I was like 28 years old, you know. So Matt's 36. I'm 41. So I'm having a conversation with Matt Bellick, and he's like, hey, dude, he's like, I don't even know what I do, like, dating when you're, like, older. He's like, dude, you know, when you're younger, it's fine, but, like, us old guys, it's weird to date. He's like, I don't even know how to, like, pick up a girl. I was like, how old do you think I am? He's like, 28. I was like, I'm 41, bro. You're 35. I'm 6 years older than you. I know I look younger than you, and I'm probably fit as a fiddle, like, you know, so I was talking about, so like at work, you know, like the young guy who's like 21, the girl's like, oh, he's probably got a good body. I was like, he's soft. So we all did it. I was like, Ben, you're like soft. And so he was like, can I hit you? I thought he was gonna like full on. I was like, wait, I was a little nervous. He just fucking did that. He's like, oh, you're hard as shit. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking hard body. You know, I'm fucking hard. I'm not soft, you know, whatever. But I was like, oh, you're soft. I was like, you know, because visually, you know, you like see someone's like fucking, you know, like when you see someone, you don't know what a touch is, you know, you're like, is it soft? Because like, so my friend Ben, so I don't even do sit-ups, you know, but so he like, hit me. He's like, oh, you're hard as shit. I was like, yeah. We look the same, but I touched him and I was like, oh, you're soft, bro. Like, you're fucking, you know, like, so I was at the gym. My buddy Nick, who used to be a driver, he was like, so, you know, it's weird when you're naked next to a guy in the fucking changing room. He goes, and someone goes, oh, you have a really good body. And you're like, I know you're straight, but it was kind of weird to have a like I'm naked in front of you and you just told me I have a good body, bro. It's like, I know. I mean, so like that's the thing is like whenever there was like a pool party or something, that's when girls want to fuck me in the summertime, you know. Like anytime there's like a shirt off thing, you know. I made a joke. I was like, if they had like a male casting couch, you know, or whatever, you know, there's always the joke of the female casting couch with the porn shit, you know. I was like, if there was a male casting couch, I always thought this when I was younger. I was like, when people had to vote, I was like, I think I'd be the top 3, you know. I was like, you know, tall, skinny guy, no body fat, fucking, you know, you know, and I got a, you know, all right, I'll just say I got a fucking 7-inch dick and it's like pretty thick too. It's like a 5.5-inch girth, you know, whatever. So I got a nice big dick. Every girl is like, you know, it was funny when I was in Julie, this girl in high school at this party one time. I showed up. She was arguing with her boyfriend. It was a good comment. It felt good. In front of everyone, she was like, I should just fuck Ross tonight. His dick's way bigger than yours, you fuck. She was like, I showed up to this party, you know, it's hilarious. It was like a good compliment. It feels good. Some ex-girlfriend is like arguing with her boyfriend. And it's just funny. You're like, yeah, thanks, Julie. Thanks for that. Not that I care. And like, you know. Because when you have your own body, you think, oh, it doesn't seem whatever. Like everyone's own personal body parts, you like it seems small. Or you're jerking off. You're like, it doesn't seem big. Then you like take a picture. Everyone's like talking about Drake's dick's big, and I was like, I was like, I took a picture. I was like, mine's not that much smaller. You know, I was like, whatever. You know, I liked, you know, this one girl I work with. She was like, oh, what's this guy? I was like, oh, like, so they always talk about their. Then they're like, oh, the joke is like, what do you search for porn? You know, whatever. And my always is like blowjob, deep throat, whatever, something like that. You know. And this one girl was like, I just look for. She only searches Owen Gray or something like that.
Yeah.
She just searches fuck a guy, you know, whatever. And so I was like, oh, I looked it up and I was like, oh. So then you can Google how big their I was like, oh, I have the same body type and dick size, the same, a half an inch smaller dick. I could be a porn star. I was like thinking about it. She's like, yeah, get some tattoos. Oh, dude, I bought a fucking tattoo gun and I bought some fake skin. I'm a tattoo myself. Well, everyone's like tattoos are, you know, everyone's like, oh, what's the story behind your tattoo? I'm like, I'm a tattoo myself. You know, so I bought a tattoo gun, I got this fake skin, got this ink, I got needles, I got everything. Yeah. I'm obsessed. Ever since I've been tripping, I'm like obsessed with tattoos and fucking all that shit now. Like, I fucking love it. It's like, I'm so healthy and too, like, I'm so happy and loving life. Every fucking day is the best, bro. It's the fucking best. You know, I fucking love life so much. Like, please don't kill me, CIA fucking, you know. Please don't kill me. I wanna live. The joke is like, if all these fucking assholes like, oh, you don't want to live forever? I would live forever. Yes. Fucking put my brain in a jar and I'll watch TV for the news for 1,000 years. Put my brain in a fucking jar for 1,000 years. I'll just watch the news feed. Dude, so I was at, you know, fucking HEB and like some girl. No, it was a fucking Home Depot. I was getting the pavers last Thursday, whatever. And this girl's like, how's life? I was like, oh, it's the best. I want to live forever. I was like, I always expand. Now I was like, dude, fucking put my brain in a jar. I'll just watch news for 1,000 years. And this dude just next to me, he's looking at me. I was like, he just stopped. He like froze everything he was doing. He was like, instead of walking away, I was like, you good, man? He's like, yeah, I'm just processing what you just said. This guy at the fucking Home Depot. He's like, processing what you just said. I was like, because I have fun everywhere I go now. I'm like singing and dancing, loving singing and shit. Oh yeah, I'm wearing this thing because, you know, when I was like a kid, I fucking, my mom's, you know, Tom or whatever, like this guy, he might be dead now. You know, he was smoking these Benson and Hedges. I always had a carton, you know, when I'm like fucking, I don't know, 10 years old and in this fucking mansion. And then, you know, eventually he got the fucking breather, you know, I think he's probably dead now, but like, he's like, don't smoke, kids. And it's like, okay. So anyway, so yeah, oh, you know, the trees have fucking like the wires, you know. So we're sprinting, I'm fucking sprinting, just clotheslined myself, full speed, you know, broke my nose.
Damn.
And so then I've had a fucking deviated septum since then. And I was gonna get it fixed when I was 14, but but after the tonsil thing, I was afraid of the surgery, you know, I was like, no. So instead, I just fucking can't breathe forever. Like my buddy, Pally, and I was sitting next to him and I fucking, like, in a test, he's like, fucking whistle breathing, you know, people give you shit, you know, you're like, dude, I'm sorry, like, I have to breathe through my mouth just to not bother you because my nose, fuck off.
Does that mean you snore?
No, well, I used to be the worst, no, so I, like, growing up, I have, like, older brothers and stuff, and I was always, like, being around people, like, so even as a kid, every Friday, Saturday, my whole life, I was like, I would either have friends over, sleep, or I'd go to stay at a friend's house every night. Like, and I was kind of impolite, so I know some people's parents probably didn't like me, you know, they're like, oh, this fucking kid just seems so, like, entitled, like, oh, where's my breakfast, you know, not that I'm asking, but I'm like, I just assume everyone's gonna feed me, you know. I'm assuming you're gonna, you know, fucking 10 years old. I wake up at your house. I assume, you know, I'm having a croissant. You know, you don't when you're, you know, you don't. Think,
you know, you can wake up at your friend's house and have a croissant.
You know, but you don't. As now that I'm fucking older, you're like, oh, everything costs money. You're like,
yeah,
this motherfucking kid loves staying at our house. Does motherfucking croissant, buddy? Whoa. You know, everything costs money. You know, you're like, fucking, oh, my fucking friend Pat Van. It's like they had the fucking candy drawer. Everyone loves going to his house, getting high, fucking open the drawer. You're like, dude, you guys have every candy thing your parents, like my mom is like, we come to my house, popcorn. They're like, oh, you know, it's great. You know, my house I live fucking right by the elementary school, middle school, right next to each other. And oh yeah, so my mom, I was telling you the house where I got clothesline, fucking, and then he was like a rich lawyer or whatever. But then like one day I locked my brother Brad out of the house, and then he got a hockey stick and just started beating the door down. Like started beating the fucking out of the shit. And I had unlocked the sliding door on the side. He didn't go. He was such a he's a single-minded individual sometimes. Sorry. Like some people are just like feel like they're always being wronged. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like the whole troubled soul thing. Like instead of people, I hate the whole like, oh fuck that guy. I'd be like, I'm sorry for your troubled soul. I hate the whole negative. Like, no, you should be you should feel sympathy for their troubled soul. Don't fucking hate anybody, please. But anyway, so the door was unlocked, the side door or whatever. Like it was unlocked the whole time. But it's like, so my stepdad came home and was like, what the fuck? They got a big fight. And then, so my mom was like, I'm going to divorce this guy. So like, because of me locking the door and my brother Brad beating the fucking door down with a fucking hockey stick, that was the catalyst for them getting a divorce. Which is great. My mom, it's like, hey, I'm thinking of divorce him. I was like, cool. We're like, yeah, cool. I don't give a fuck. He's fucking motherfucker. Like my brother hated him because like, so he would make us this fucking, how people like finish your plate. And my mom was never a finish your plate person. It's like, no, don't. I hate the whole finish your plate shit. But he would make this brisket. And there would be like fucking, all the fucking fat, like when you're a kid, you don't like fat's terrifying. Like this jelly, like now that I'm older, bro, like I love the meat fat, like the fucking ribeyes and everything, brisket. Just give me the gelatin fat. I fucking love it, fucking love it. But as a kid, terrified me. So like, he'd be like, you can't leave the table until you finish your plate, and me and Brad. Like he'd turn around, and how do you have a plate full of gelatin fucking fat? You blink and it's eaten. Oh no, it's because we put it in our fucking pockets, bro. And so my brother, I wasn't smart enough. He would come to dinner with Ziplocs in his pocket. It's like brisket night. He fucking would show up to dinner with bags in his pockets just to fucking not eat it. But Brad, dude, he's such a insane person. He trims the fat off of bacon. Like you give him a piece of bacon, all the clear shit. He's like, I don't eat that. He trims, dude. He's a fucking. It's frustrating.
So you would put the brisket fat just in your pocket naked? You'd raw dog?
I was raw dogging brisket fat in my fucking shorts, bro, dude. It's like 1989. Fucking, we were living in some mansion in fucking like Mission, Kansas, dude. And fucking like, what is the dude? What is it called? Like Ward Parkway Mansions and shit on Ward Parkway. We had this like 3-story mansion. It was cool. My stepsisters had like this fucking, the 3rd story is so cool. Like the one staircase only went to the 1 bedroom, and they had like the fucking penthouse, like, sister bedroom. And I was like, but like I had a bedroom. And I was like, oh, I'm just a fucking new stepson. So at one point, when my mom was in her 2nd marriage and my dad, at one point, I had a big family. So it was like, I had at one point, so I have oldest brother Grant, who's like 3.5 to 4 years older than me. Then I have Brad. Then I was the youngest from my mom's natural kid. She only had 3 kids. And then Jack. And I have a half brother Jack, who's like 7 years younger than me. And then I have my stepbrother Ben and Sarah, and then in my at the time, dude, let's try to remember these people. My mom's 2nd marriage, I had like fucking, Dude, I'm tripping. It's like I shared a room with dude. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, bro. He would like piss the bed. He had like the foam bed. He would like piss his bed every night. It was weird. What's his name, dude? I forgot the. I don't remember his names. And then my Grant like shared a room with the other guy. And there was two Sarahs. So at one point I had older brother Grant, older brother Brad, then me, the youngest brother of my mom's natural kids. Then I had my dad had. Then I have a half brother Jack, and then step brothers Ben and Sarah, and my dad's still married to Jane, who we've had a tumultuous stuff. But I love everyone. She's great. And she hates me. I was dude, it's crazy, bro. Dude, it fucking tortured my whole life. Dude, I'm like 12 years old, and I was like, fucking summertime. I don't want to. I hate talking negative about anyone. It's like I'm 12. It'd be like summertime, you have no school, and you're like, hey, can I have a friend over? She's like, why don't you get a job? And you're like, literally, I remember this shit, and I'm like, I'm 12 years old, and you just told me to get a job. And I got a job the second I turned 14. Now kids can't even work at 14.
No.
The second I turned 14, I got a job at Panera Bread. Well, it's St. Louis Bread Company, and it just turned into fucking Panera Bread. They just bought it out. And my general manager there, fucking, I don't know his name, but like, you go to fucking Taco Bell drunk at night. And so I had a friend, Grant Gullion, who died. Love him. You know how you have dreams, and you see someone in a dream that's dead. You're like, you're alive, and you wake up, you're like, oh nope, yep, you're dead. But but like in the dream, you're like, bro, I swear to God, you're dead. But like, this is cool that like you're here. Like this is awesome. So that's fucking weird. Having dreams where you're like hanging out with your dead friend. But anyway, so he had this fucking like white Durango. It's like his parents were rich, and he's like a brand new white Durango. It says me and him, just me and Grant Gullion, and we're fucking like going to Taco Bell like 1 a.m. And he was a big fucking strong motherfucker, and he was talking shit, blah blah blah, yeah. And so like he just wanted some people fucking beefcakes just love fucking chapping. It's like, dude, do you guys really like fighting, or like you just like talking shit? Fuck, just shut the fuck. But it's kind of funny to be in there. So anyway, so we pull up to Taco Bell, and we're driving there. There's a guy in a truck, and they're beefing, chapping. Some other fucking beefcake is driving. So I'm passenger seat of a brand new Dodge Durango because I went to a fucking high school where everyone had money, fucking. So it's like, yeah, oh, let's buy our kids a $45,000 brand new fucking vehicle. So it's good, it's cool. I mean, hell, shit. So we're all fucking. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm 14, freshman in high school, and this is like in fucking like the spring, so it must have been like January, February, because I just turned 14. December 26th of fucking 1997. And so the first thing I did was apply for a job, Oh yeah, I fucking, dude, was that my first job, or did I work at Waterway? We were in the fucking, dude, I don't know, like time. Like we did, like all my friends would all do the fucking Waterway and like clean cars, wash cars, spin the towels. Is fucking cool, And you get tips. So when you're a kid, you're like, shit, I just made fucking $25 an hour, motherfucker. Yeah. Back then you're like, dude, it's great. You're getting fucking tips. Like I was telling you, I fucking made 85. Like 80. I averaged $85 an hour the last few days. Is lucky, but whatever. Blessed today. It's rare. Like I don't like talk about money. Oh yeah. Happiness, money, health. Don't talk about it. You're like, oh, I'm so healthy. Oh, I'm fucking dying tomorrow. You don't want to fucking tell someone money, happiness, health. You don't want to fucking talk about it. Like, You're like, hey, how are you doing? Oh, terminal. Great. I'm going to live another 40. And I actually don't believe in heaven or hell. So it looks like you're going to just be deleted from the earth and gone. And too bad for you, And now I guess there's a whole connectedness. I believe in the universe and all this stuff, There's a lot of universal connection and stuff, and Dude, I would love. Dude, I could do this for 5 hours, and I hope you don't cut me off. I'll fucking do whatever you want. I will.
Well, we're gonna start getting ready for the show at 8.
Oh, dude, and so,
I was gonna grab something to eat before that.
but can we even do this through the show? Or anything? Are you gonna kick me out, or are you? What do you want? I do not want to ever leave here. I want to do not. Don't make me go. Okay, so what time is it? 6:30. What time? We've been doing this for like an hour.
Almost. We're at 56.
What do you want?
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today.
Okay, so pause. Are you cool with coming back? I'll walk with you and get and shit.
If you're in the zone,
I'm in the zone. I don't want to fucking
keep going. I'll go get something to eat. I'll come right back.
Oh yeah, I can just talk. I don't even, yeah,
Yeah?
because you're not even fact checking shit.
No,
Fuck.
that's why I pulled some stuff up, but then I was like, he's going. Let him go. Let him go.
Oh, yeah, you got a fucking camera. Ooh, doesn't run out of film. The fucking ones and zeros, you sons of bitches, fucking aliens, fucking motherfuckers.
All right, well, keep going. I'm gonna grab a bite.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
okay.
right back.
All right, so oh yeah, fucking. Who's hosting the show? Is it fucking
Chris Breckel.
Yeah, cool, man.
All right.
All right, so oh, ooh, oh yeah. Hey, let's call Joe Grillo. Hey, it's when the podcast on the Dropbox, it says the Joe Grillo podcast. We're here because of him. I'm nobody. I can't get a fucking podcast with Josh Cabaza. He's like somebody. There's people in town. You have to know people in the world and just be like, hey, you can knock on doors and be like, hey, hey, can I come in? Well, who are you? If once you're someone, they don't even check your IDs and shit. Like, fuck, they're like, all right, let's call fucking Joe Grillo here. Fuck, shit. Oh god. Oh shit. Sweet. See if he answers. Hey, Joe. See if he answers. Somebody. He's probably not gonna answer. Oh, you're so cool. You're driving. He always gets the fucking text back. Driving. Cool, man. Thanks, Joe. I don't even know why I'm calling you. Whatever. And the whole, oh, you son of a bitch. No. You troubled soul. No, but what would I think about someone? You're not troubled soul. At the time, you son of a bitch. So you're allowed to. Talking to my buddy, my boss, Raj, he's like, oh, his friends, he was telling us, he's like, oh, you must be an asshole boss. He's like, no, just because you get, when you're friends with people, you love someone, you're like, fuck you, I hope you die. That's only what you say to your friends. When someone's extra cordial and nice to you, it means they don't even like you. They're not your friend. If someone's like, hey, I hope you fucking die tomorrow, that's your friend. Isn't it weird how the world works like that? You're like, I hope you fucking get in a car wreck and die. Like, every time my buddy gets in, he's like, I hope you flip your fucking car and die. He says that to me, and I hate him for it, but it's like, there is something about, like, hoping that the fuck does the worst shit to your friends. But it's like, if someone's like, that's how you know if someone's your friend. If they're like, I fucking hate you, you fucking gay faggot piece of shit. Fuck you. I hope you die tomorrow of fucking AIDS, and I hope you fucking flip your car. That means they're your friend. If someone's like, not saying that, then maybe they don't like you as much. If someone just ignores you and ghosts you and shit. That's weird, dude. The ghosting sucks. Like my friend Madison, her boyfriend just ghosted her. He's like, when you cut it off, and so like she got her friend's phone and to like look at his shit because she was following him, and she was like, was it bad? Should I have done it? I was like, well, you got what you needed, I think it's important to like. That's the worst. Just ghosting people. You know, that's horrible. Like, why don't just like closure is important for everyone. You know, you gotta be like, hey, you know, this is not. This is no. The whole ghosting thing is the worst. You know, it's like you guys are awful people. Like, closure is needed, and so like the whole digital like disappearing, blocking people. Oh, let me block your number and never you can't follow me. You know, you can like I just started using the Instagram thing apparently, or just to follow people. You know, because I don't do anything. I'm so like off the fucking socials and stuff. Like fuck. So it's like people are forcing me to do it. You know. Well, I was thinking, I was like, dude. Like if my life had gone differently, I would just own like a house in like the suburbs of like fucking Mission, Kansas, and I'd be like probably have like a good retirement and like you know probably have like 3 kids that are like probably like you know just about to enter high school, and I'd be like whatever. I'd probably still be drinking like my fucking you know smoking like secretly. Oh, let's get a fucking just shake a cigarette. Oh yeah, when you trip, you yawn a lot, huh? That's yawning. Yawning. Yeah, you yawn when you trip. Yeah, yawning. Yawning opens your fucking blood to your brain. It's like your brain's crying out, "Give me oxygen." That's the one thing. You need fucking oxygen. Oh shit. You need oxygen, huh? Yeah. Fucking, you know, you can be healthy as ever. Like my fucking grandfather Roy, bless his soul, he was healthy. You know, didn't smoke or drink or anything. I mean, I don't know. He probably drank. I don't know. Not bad, but his heart just stopped. You know, eventually your heart just doesn't pump blood, and you need oxygen to your brain and shit. And so yeah, I fucking. So fuck. You know, so mushrooms are vasoconstrictor. So I take a lot of vasodilators. I don't even have the fucking shit. Whatever. Nitric oxide and shit. So it helps. It has like all the fucking L-arginine and fucking citrulline. And so yeah. So I've been distilling my water for like 13 years. Right? Yeah. But now, dude, I just fucking add like electrolytes and collagen peptides to my water, and I add a little bit of creatine and a little bit of I add a lot of citrulline powder because it's a fucking vasodilator. Because you know shrooms are a vasoconstrictor and all these headaches and fucking bullshit. Just take fucking eat a watermelon or something. Okay. Take some vasodilators, because you need the blood flow. And take like fucking beetroot powder or whatever. And they're like, oh, be cautious, don't. Because your heart skips a beat, dude. I fucking took a fucking, what is it called? Like a Cialis thing or whatever. And I was drinking, and you feel your heart skip a beat, because Cialis is, what is it? It's a fucking vasodilator for your fucking dick or whatever. Yeah, because if you're fucking drunk, and you're, oh, my dick doesn't work. First time ever. I like Spencer Caven's joke. What's this? It's like, he's like, you're fucking, I don't know, dude. Whatever. Fucking sorry. Spencer's great, though, dude. I love all the fucking, dude, I've been making friends with all the comics and shit. They're all great. Everyone's awesome, dude. Look, Austin's pretty cool. Austin's the best, Austin's really fun. No, Austin's great. Shit. But yeah, dude, I've been like awoken. I'm like a new person now. Like I've been waking up fucking. Oh yeah, so it's like, people like fucking open a 12-pack and then go to sleep and wake up and 10 years go by and you're like, what the fuck? And so like alcohol just like is like a fucking, it's like the buck and click fucking movie. Adam saying like, oh, fast movie, miss your whole life, fucking drinking and smoking away. And I was thinking, I was like, dude, I've been saving so much time and money. Like, you smoke a pack of cigarettes, like, okay, that's fucking 5 minutes. So it's like, wait, I just wasted hours smoking and I hate smoking. Let me fucking waste an hour of my short life fucking huffing a fucking cigarette costing what, 65 cents? You fucking loser idiots. Fuck you. Fucking, fucking just huffing cigarettes. So you waste a fucking hour. So fucking in and out. Let's go smoke. Oh God, I feel bad for people. All these, oh, I'm in recovery. Fuck off, dude. I feel bad. No, okay, yeah, money, happiness, health. You don't want to tell people that are sad how happy you are. You don't want to tell people broke how much not broke. You don't want to tell people that are unhealthy how healthy you are. But it's hard because you need to you want to teach people. Like, I go around everywhere trying to teach people and like fucking, I just want to like, oh right, shit. So, posture of a champion. Oh, what's her name? Kristen Bell. I listen to podcasts. Posture of a champion. That's what it is. Ooh, like a fucking. Ooh, keep your fucking. Ooh, get your fucking posture. Keep your head, your fucking neck. Oh, Jeff Gravely. What's my fucking chiropractor? He's the best. Whatever his name is. No, Judah. What the fuck is Jeff Gravely? Oh, it's a random person I delivered to. You have names. You're like, what? You like remember, like, I have some fucking random person's phone number. Why do I remember, like, why do I remember Phil Howe's fucking freshman year in high school? Why do I know 913-515-2524? Is that still your phone number? I still remember it. Why do I know? I don't know anyone's phone number. Why do I know your number? Is that it? Like, I'll never forget your phone number, Phil House. Why do I know your number from heart? Because I went to some party and you gave me your gizmo or what is the gremlin ship? You had a party and like, I said, I have your fucking gizmo. This doll. Love it, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I got your fucking gizmo doll. I love it. You gave it to me. I asked you and you said I could have it. That was nice of you. You're a nice guy. Oh, and your fucking girlfriend got murdered, bro. Allie Kemp. Fuck, that was crazy. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Dude, he met, what, you guys were like dating since like freshman fucking in high school. You guys were in like love. You were like the fucking, what do you call it? The fucking king and queen type of shit where you're like the fucking, I don't know, where you're like the presidents and you're the fucking, all the kings and queens and all the votes and stuff. And I think he was like the president of his fraternity. He's a cool guy. Phil House. He's an awesome guy. Great guy. Awesome. It's crazy when you're like friends with people or like friends come and go. What is his name? Ted Danson was like talking to, I listen to every fucking podcast and they're like, they're like, oh, like I'm a bad friend, I'm a good friend. And like people come and go. Like I was like, I could have been just fucking some guy with kids and family in fucking suburban Kansas. Instead, I'm like in Austin and a podcast with Kabaza and all these fucking comics and shit. My buddy Josh Resky's like, how are you friends with all these comics now? I was like, well, because I worked with Galen Nash and he was like, hey. And then next thing I know, like, I started being friends with the comics and it's like, some people are like, hey, you going up tonight? I'm like, I'm not a comic, bro. Like last night, they're like, the Rocky's like, you going up? And I was like, everyone thinks I'm a comic. I'm not. I'm just sitting in, whatever. Like last fucking Saturday, whatever, it was at the fucking, what's it called? The fucking Alamo Drafthouse has a fucking show. What's her name? Aya. You see her eyes. I was like, I'm going to eat an ounce of shrooms. And she goes, no, don't, no. Ooh. I was like, I don't know if she's autistic or something. Or she's funny, hilarious. A lot of people like comics are all like either like, every comic has some trouble. They're all trouble. And like, you don't know if people are like, what's wrong with everyone? Hey, you can't fix everyone. You want to fix people. You really want to like solve everyone's problems. I'm such a Mr. Saver person. My mom always taught me like 10%. Give 10% of everything, you know. Like I gave fucking some girl, I like in fucking December, I just gave some girl like $1,200. I was friends with because she was like 2 months behind rent and she like wanted to buy Christmas presents. I'm not gonna say her name. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, I should say her name. No. She's the reason I fucking quit smoking and drinking because you know how you always like attribute someone, and I was like, I always said to myself, I was like, I want to be with a girl who doesn't smoke and drink, so then I can quit smoking and drinking. That was like my thought process. I was like, I only, you know, you have these boxes you check of someone that you're like, oh, someone you're like interested in, like, you're like, oh, I have boxes I need to check, you know. Ooh, have a good job, don't be broke, and you know whatever, and all this shit, and like, you know, oh, you don't fucking fit my boxes. And so then I met this person. I should just say her name. It doesn't matter. You know, but I was like, oh, I didn't want to say it. I was like, you were, you know when when someone you're like, oh, you're all the things I don't want, but like individually all the boxes check. Oh, you smoke, you drink, you're broke, and you fucking probably a whore, and you're fucking doing all this shit, and you're like, you don't have a future, and you don't care, like, you know, you're just like like comedians, you're all like, like, especially when you're in your 20s, all these comedians, it's like, you know, like, everyone get out of my way. I'm just trying, you know, when I was 20s and I was like, thought I was gonna be a musician and stuff, it's like, any girl that would want to be serious, I'd be like, no, like, there's a reason I don't want to, you know, I know that I'll never, you know, like, what's her name? I was like, you know, you start a relationship with someone and you're already thinking about like, oh, it's the worst when you're guys in your 20s, you're like, I'm already planning on breaking up with you in 6 months anyways, like, or whatever, like, what's her name? Holly, your girl was with you, sorry. And I was already like planning on breaking up with you before I even started. What an asshole I am. Like, you know, like you're with someone for like, you know, what if, you know, like I hate, you know, when you're, the worst is if you're a guy, you know, guys are assholes because it's like the second you come, you're like, get the fuck away from me, girl. You're like, all right, bye. Get the fuck out of here. You know, I don't want to be that guy. So, like, that's why I said I haven't had sex in like a year because I don't want to fucking. I hate the feeling I hate seeing girls cry and I hate fucking hurting anyone's feelings. And I don't want anyone to fall in love with me until I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Now I'm fucking ready. I'm healthy. I'm ready. I'm fucking good. Everything's fucking happy. I'm good. What you got, Josh? What'd you eat?
Pete Terry's.
Pete Terry's?
Mm-hmm. Chicken
Chicken sandwich?
Mm-mm.
Or burger? Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
I'll let you eat. I won't fucking talk to you with a fucking mouth in your fucking. Shit. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I was talking about you know when you meet someone and you're like, oh, you're all the things I don't want in a person. Oh, you're a fucking broke whore. Like, fucking doesn't care about money. You're gonna spend all mine. Some fucking person. All the individual boxes are like, you know, I used to be such a fucking like, oh, no, you just, you know, like I was saying before, I was like, I wanted to be with a girl who didn't smoke or drink, so I would quit smoking and drinking. And I was like, no. I had to do it myself first before. Now I'm willing to be with someone who smokes and drinks and all that shit. And like, you know, I'm not going to judge you, you know, whatever, you know, especially if in your 20s. I fucking, I mean, like most of the girls I talk to now are 15 years younger than me. Shit. You know, all the girls, I'm like, okay, I guess you could smoke another 10 years and I can't even judge you. You can smoke a pack a day for 10 years and just fucking be a piece of shit and drink. And I can't even judge you because that's what I did. Fucking had no, you know, if you could, most people only quit because they can't afford it or like they get arrested or some fucking all these people that are like, oh, you know, like Taylor got a DUI or whatever. Allegedly, sorry. Allegedly. Did you eat mushrooms in house tonight, Ross? Allegedly. Allegedly, no. No, my best friend actually gave them to me. They're like, who's your best friend? It's me. You're like, wait, what? My best friend made me do it. Yeah, my best friend made wait. My best friend, hey officer, my best friend made me do it. Who's your best friend? Was me. Wait, what? What? Ooh. My best friend gave me these shrooms. Who's your best friend? It's me. Wait, what? You're a fucking crazy person. No. Oh yeah. So I was like, I've been singing happy. So you know how I will see somebody, and you know some people like are just sitting there quietly. So now everything, because I do delivery and I get to see what everyone else does for a living. Like my job is to see what you do while I listen to podcasts and fucking eat fucking yogurt and eggs and chill and get in shape. You know, like I used to fucking clean houses and I didn't want to get a mop. I literally would just get fucking rags. I forgot the girl's name, but like they had this on company. Instead of getting a mop, I would just get rags. Go ahead and knees. Fucking mop the floor with my hands. Like put rags on my shoes and just skate around. Because I wanted to exercise. I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy going to the gym. You fucking weirdos. Why don't you get a job that fucking runs around? Shit, fucking. I get home from work. I feel like $1 million. I fucking, wake up. Oh, and just feel great and so happy and healthy and just like my job is a fucking athlete, whatever, fucking run around, deliver shit. Everyone's like, oh, good job. I'm like, I feel like a weirdo walking. I just run around everywhere. My ex-girlfriend, she'd be like, don't embarrass me. She's like, do you run? So I go to like HEB and she's like, please don't tell me you do this. And I was like, yeah, I run from my car to the store. I was like, you walking assholes you're the fucking weirdos walking. Going to the gym afterwards, you fucking, why do you run from your car to the fucking grocery store and then run back? And every time you go everywhere, why don't you just run instead of walk? You fucking retards. Sorry, retards. Oh, okay. And I used to joke, it's like, you can't say retarded. Well, what if I was retarded? What if I had retarded? All just means your stunted growth. I was supposed to be a super genius, but now I'm retarded. Now I'm just an average person. I'm retardedly average. I could have been super genius, boy. Instead, I'm retarded to be just a normal average person. So that's retardedness, or whatever. What is it? What is the fucking words? Retardation. Like I work for Jimmy John's. There's a thing called the retarder. You stop the fucking yeast from, you put in the cold or whatever, in the fridge. You're like, okay, we woke you up, yeast. You have a short life. We woke you up. And at room temperature, you're going to go quick, or even hotter temperature. You're excited, you're going to go quick. But no, we're going to put you in the fridge. It's called the retarder, and it's going to take a while. And you it's so, it's just all hot and cold. Fucking, dude, I fucking go to the sauna like 6 days a week. It's the best. I actually, so I go to the steam room first, and then you get the fucking steam, yeah. And then, so it fast tracks the sauna, because, the sauna starts hitting you harder once you get the sweat, and then the hot air on your sweat intensifies, your heart's beating, you're like, oh, I can't take this, everyone's fucking, dude, I don't understand these guys walk in and out in 30 seconds, you're like, I hate you. I fucking hate you, but I don't hate, no way. Troubled soul. Yeah, I don't hate you, sorry. I don't hate you, I really don't. I'm sorry I said that, I don't, No, I'm good. Mr. Fruit Boy. Oh. Hey, thanks for doing this. Oh, so yeah, because I remember, the whole concept of this, at first, I was texting you, I was like, oh, I want to like do this and then that, and then like I didn't know what I wanted to do afterwards, and then I was like, let's do it on a Friday so I can walk around like a weirdo and talk to everyone. The concept of you just hang out with me for what's your heart? Do you have a heart out tonight?
Yeah,
What's your heart out?
I was gonna say you want to wrap it up. It's going on an hour and a half.
Shit, yeah. You got a heart out. You're fucking killing me here. Yeah, shit. It's all right. Yeah, I know. Time is real. Time's a real thing. Yeah, I can just fucking. We can wrap it up. I didn't even cover anything. It's fine. Wait, let's see what my notes are. I go, oh, when an old person dies, they talk about their career like, like, so how like you see the news like, oh, this guy was a, fucking loving father, software engineer. But when a young kid dies, they're like, he loved dinosaurs, the color green, baseball. A kid dies, you're like, he loved dinosaurs. Sorry, kid. Sorry you died young. Let's see. Quickly, notes here. Shrooms are not food poisoning. Life changes. Oh, I went to a chiropractor. The girl that I can't say names on here. I don't want to do that. I quit smoking and drinking because how many? Okay, okay, I can't talk. I'll stop. I'll go quick. Okay, chiropractor. Oh yeah, I don't want to say this. I stopped using soap. I stopped. No. Okay. Oh shit. Only on your hands and so yeah. So hot water. So soap is for cold water. That's how you can. Soap is for cold water. That's the germs because not everyone can get hot water. But my cousin, Alex, last Thanksgiving, he was like, oh, I don't use fucking shampoo, conditioner, nothing, no body soap. And I was like, you're insane. And then like by March, I was like, I haven't not used soap on my body since fucking March. What are we at? It's like fucking months. My hair looks better. I stopped using fucking skin fucking, I don't even use like fucking lotion. I stopped taking my medication. My skin's clear. Like normally, like I would fucking start breaking out with psoriasis. It's gone. I don't know. It's not gone, but like, dude. Yeah. So I stopped. No soap. No soap. Dude, I fucking told this girl. I think she can't tell this girl. I'm fucking like Saturday. It was I don't know, Saturday night. And you're like, some girl's like, hey, you're cute. You're like, I don't use soap, and they walk away. You're like, oh shit! Don't tell girls you don't use soap on the first. Oh, let them go home with you first and see that you smell good before you tell them that. Vitamins. I quit everything, smoking and drinking everything. I eat shrooms a few days a week. Don't tell anybody. Allegedly, my best friend. Fucking shit. Okay. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Don't only do one fucking drug, dude. All these motherfuckers. One drug. Don't fucking mix shit. And all these people smoking and drinking. Everyone's fucking judging people and shit. Yeah, like my ignorant drunk friend telling me my brain gonna be fried while he's drunk and idiotic and annoying while I'm always smiling and laughing. Now I'm just smiling, laughing, singing. I was like on the elevator and I was like, hey, let's sing a song. And they're like, hey, why don't you sing, let's sing Donna. And then their friend Donna walks in and then we all sang, oh, Donna, there is a girl. And I was just singing everywhere. And then the next time I saw her, she's like, oh, you're the singing guy at the fucking elevator. I was like, you made my day. So everyone is like, loving me lately and stuff. It's all just, positivity and stuff. So I've been singing, loving life, and everything's great. And I'm happy singing, but, I'm ready to, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And that's why I don't like to, bring a girl home just to fuck her and be like, the second you come, you're like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Here's a fucking Uber. I can't be that way. I was like, I have a friend. I'm like, you don't even kiss a girl nowadays. You just fuck and you don't even kiss. What kind of fucking world is this? You guys don't kiss. You just fuck. And you're like, he's like, gross. I don't want to fucking kiss her, but I want to fuck her. You're like, dude, you let her suck your dick, but you won't kiss her. Like I don't understand. I know what's your heart out here. I'm trying to go quick. Okay, all right, oh yeah, I got my blood test. I'm healthy as ever. Oh yeah, dude, my dermatologist was like looking. She's like, I'm 41. She's like, I don't believe that you're 41. She's like, you're like, you look like you're 30. I see guys that are 30 that look older than you and have like,
People aging like shit.
yeah. Oh, I'm sober. You look at my buddy Taylor. He's like, you're not fucking sober. You're. Look at. I'm sorry. The Oxford Dictionary says sober is for alcohol. All these Cali sober people. Well, no. You can make your own definitions. I know that like you can speak things into existence and make your own definitions, but he got mad at me that I said I'm sober. He's like, no, you just fucking took one thing to another. I was like, dude, and Rafa's like telling me, don't fucking trip all the time. I was like, I didn't trip like all last week. I didn't anything. I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I fucking did all this yard work and shit. I was working till like 10 p.m. And then I texted Joe. I was like, oh yeah, Mom. I fucking ate some shrooms on like Friday and Saturday and saw him out and whatever. And so, I don't need, it's not addicting. Shrooms are not addicting. What's addicting? Everything fucking else. But like shrooms are not addicting. They're super healthy. They're non-toxic. You can start Googling your fucking research. You don't need to do that. They're actually healthy for you. Oh yeah. So wait, this is called Friends with Ross. And I want to do this because I'm my best friend. I said that. Oh yeah. I said, I feel like an annoying church person because now I'm always like, every day's a blessing. Yeah, fucking, it's you gotta love the people that are just trying to, it is true. Every day is a blessing, Oh, love is a verb. Yeah, love is a verb. It's not, my dad's like, oh, I love you. I'm like, just because you feel it, what? Love is an action. So there was two things. I think it was like 7 habits of highly effective people. I think on there, like, love is a verb. Like, there's a girl I told her, I was like, I love you platonically. Like, I love you because I will text you, I'll show up to your show, whatever, do it. I'll help you out, loan you money. And if you're in a relationship and you say, hey, I don't want you to text me while I'm in the relationship. I was like, okay, so I'll go radio silent. I don't need to, I can be your friend. You don't even need to consider me a friend and I'll still consider you a friend. So because love is a verb, it's an action. It's like, I can leave you alone or I can be there for you every second of every day. I can, try to, text you a support or I can leave you alone, a verb. So you can not doing something is still an action, not is still an action, I'm not, it's not like, nothing, like the whole like universe and stuff. It's still like everything is something, there's no not, you guys are all assholes. I don't believe in heaven and hell and that shit. I was like, fucking all that shit. But it's like, I do believe in like, we're all, what was it? Jeremy Renner was talking on the fucking podcast to those guys. And, he was like, I listened to their podcast the other day. He's like, yeah, I thought I was, dying. And it's like, I'm just one with the universe. And it was the best thing ever, and is like, he's talking about, when he, everyone knows what happened to Jeremy Renner, and people that don't know things, it's like, where are all you motherfuckers that don't know what's going on in the world? Fucking Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not even on socials and all that shit. And it's like, you guys, dude, I don't understand. Like, when you're like, some people you can't even talk to, you're like, what the fuck? Okay. I don't know how hard you're at this, but okay. Friends come and go. Oh yeah. So like all my friends in Kansas City, love you guys, but like, I could have just, they're all happy, fucking Mason, Brian, you guys are just probably hanging out every night having the kids. Oh yeah. So they all had kids at 40 and I'm like 41 waiting to have a kid, so it's like, you could just like live in the suburbs and laugh and hang out and fucking, play golf on Saturdays and have a good life. And, I love everyone, but like I had to do more. Okay. Yeah, I used to have a lot of friends in Kansas City and not here as much. But now it's like the comic thing is cool. It's like the whole camaraderie, people come and go, And I was like, like comics just disappear. Like eventually, like, oh, I guess they're gone. You know, like someone's just, oh, I haven't seen this guy in 6 months. What? Oh, guess they're gone. You know, woo. You know, it's like everything. Okay. Oh yeah, things always work out for me. I'm so like, you know, you don't want to like tell people I'm so happy and I don't even look at my bank account and I'm fucking healthy. You know, so and you don't want to tell people, oh, things like I wrote down things always work out for me. So I was like, yeah, when I was in that horrible relationship and I like the cops were like, okay, I know you're trying to go. It's 6:59. What? Give me an exact minute so I can go up to the point. You're trying to get me out this second. You want
no, we can go another 5.
another 5 minutes? Okay. Okay. Shit. Things always work out for me in the sense of like, you know, like. Even the cops, when I was like with Laura, I was like, dude, she's gonna kill herself. She's gonna be dead. You know, she even emailed me like a year afterwards because I went radio silent. She's like, thank you. I would have been dead, and now I owe you my life, and I'm making 6 figures at the airport in Hawaii. Happy for you, sober and everything. You know, she's super happy, loving life. Good for you, Laura. Like, that's awesome. But like, even the cops were like, why do you care if she's dead? I was like, what? Like, I was calling all the 311s. I was calling every cop. I got arrested. Dude, like this whole show is just my fucking arrest thing because I called the cops so many times. The cops just wanted to arrest me because I was calling all the time. I was like, someone help this girl. She's fucking ruining my life. She won't leave me. Every time I try to break up with her, she will not fucking go and she's going to kill herself. And the cops are like, why do you care? The detective's like, why do you care if she lives or dies? I was like, what? Like, you won't even let people abort kids, but then once they're old enough, you don't care if they live. You can't abort them, but then fucking who cares if they kill themselves? What the fuck? I mean, the whole world is just backwards. We all know. We're all just trying to be happy. Just give me fucking, let me have a fucking house and a garden and give me everyone put their heads down. Everyone that's okay is like, yeah. Fuck all you guys. I'm okay. That's everyone just puts their head down. But all the people that are not okay is like, hey, someone hear me. All the fucking Occupy Wall Street people. No one gets, yeah, no one's doing shit. Fucking, So I got arrested, that whole fucking, my mugshot here. It's so embarrassing, I don't get embarrassed, but it's like, it's terrifying, And then the lawyer's like, well, do you want an expunction, that you can get? I'm like, fuck you. You just want more money? And I called the police and I was like, this girl's going to kill herself. And like, so the reason I got arrested was because I came home from work and she was like smashing, breaking everything. And she had my phone. I come home and I left. And I was like, fuck, I left my phone there. I come back and my phone was not on the charger. And I hear her smashing something. And I was like, fuck. She'd already broken 2 iPhone 11s. Dude, I was like, please don't break my phone, dude. It's like, please. And so I thought she was smashing my phone. So I grab it and I see her phone, my hand. I grab her arm, grab the phone out. She starts crying, said I hurt her, and she ran off, and I called the police on myself, like, hey, I grabbed the phone out, like, and I incriminated myself, even though she was hitting me. I didn't hit her, I'm not violent. She would hit me, stab me, fucking all this crazy shit, but I'm a domestic abuser, huh? Oh, yeah? Awesome. While girls can just fucking stab me, do all this crazy shit, fucking hit me, spit in my face all the time. She would just spill the trash can and just go to the bed. And I'd be like, well, I don't like to walk around in trash, so yeah, I'll pick it up. You know how many times she spilled the trash can and I had to pick it up? Or just, I made her spaghetti, she just throw it on the wall. Like, and it's so bad because, and you're a psychiatrist, oh, you can prescribe people fucking meds, you don't know that she's drinking on it and all this shit. Anyway, hey, troubled soul, love you, sorry, so the reason I brought this up, oh yeah, so the only week I got out with her, she wouldn't leave me, so I slept in my car for 28 days. And then the reason I'm bringing this, things always work out for me. And so my mom thought she was dying. Now she's perfectly healthy. She's healthier than ever, But she bought me a house because she thought she was dying. And, and I fucking love her so much. Dude, and what was it? Who's the fucking... Just release a comedy special. Like, there's people that have their mother and people that don't. It was like Marlon, one of the Wayans guys, just did a special on Prime, and it's like, there's people that have their mothers alive and they're dead, and there's a different group of people. Once your mother's dead, you're part of this group. While your mother's alive, fuck yourself. You have a fucking mother, And the people that don't have a mother, I feel sorry for you. Like, once your mom dies, that's fucking The worst. So Laura's mom had died, was her best friend. So that's why she was fucking crazy. She's like, she would like sleep. Yeah. So she was, yeah. So I felt bad for her and like no one cared, And so I let her ruin my life, fucking sold all my musical instruments, just attack me. Because I was basically like her therapist. I was like, but I wouldn't quit drinking, I'm glad, I know you got to go and we'll do more of these things. I'll just let you leave. Fucking.
Well, what do you want to close it out with? Yeah. What would sum it all up?
Oh yeah, here's the sum up. Time. So on alcohol, dude, time just fucking. It's like the movie Click. It's gone. It's gone, dude. I haven't even been sober 3 months on shrooms. It feels like a fucking year. So what if I told you there's a magic drug that slows down time and heals everything? And it's just psilocybin mushrooms. It literally, instead of, so alcohol is legal and it fucking literally, you wake up and a year passes. Like months, people don't realize. And dude, hasn't even been 3 months that I've been fucking eating shrooms regularly. And I've never been happier. Like everything's the best. I've been making all these new friends. I'm friends with all the comics and stuff, now and like, loving life, everything's the best. I'm super healthy. I told you my dermatologist was like, your blood work is the perfect. And like, I don't know why, you seem so young. And I'm like, yeah. So that's why I'm like, I'm 41 and I'm like, every girl, I'm like, literally, I'm only looking for girls that are like 15 years younger than me. I'm like, people are like, you're insane. I'm like, well, no, I'm going to get what I want. And that's what I'm looking for is a girl who's in the mid 20s that probably wants to have a kid at some point. I don't want to rush into it. So like girls that are like 34, I'm like, you're too, I hate, it sounds horrible, but I'm like, either genetically or visually, whatever. I'm fit and you're like old and like you smoke and drink and you're I feel like an asshole saying a girl who's like 34 and probably hot is like, you're too old for me. That sounds like a shit thing. I was telling this girl, Madison, okay, I'll be quick. I was like, it's weird and creepy. It sounds creepy when you're the same age as people. When I was in my 20s and you're like, oh, it's so weird. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I was telling my friend Madison, I was like, I'm biologically like attracted to girls because I can sense like that they're more fertile. And so I'm like, once the girls are like mid 30s, I'm like, you just feel like less fertile to me. And I'm like, there's something about the pheromones. I'm just not attracted to you. What's creepy is guys that go for young girls just to fuck them. Like I'm going for like the true purpose of like children, family, like in genuine purposes, It's not like just, oh, your fucking skin's tight. Let's fuck, fuck you, asshole. Like those guys are fucking deserve, troubled soul. Troubled soul. All right, I'll let you go. Oh yeah, so time fucking passes so, like, it feels like a past year and like everything's the best. Loving life, everything's the best. I don't want to go. You're making me go, woo. Okay, it's fine. But you have a family and you have a life and it's 7:00. And what they're doing, shit. Yeah, and you got you're going Cedar Park now, huh? You're moved in and everything, and you're just heading home. You got some kids and a wife and
no,
family.
I'm gonna turn on the stuff for the 8:00.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might stick around. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll just stay for the show. I don't know.
Yeah, chill.
Fucking shit, whatever, and I guess you can turn it off and whatever, guys. All right, hey, Rafa, Joe, love you guys. The only reason we're here is because of them, and now it changed my whole life. Like it cured my fucking brain damage or something. I'm super happy. Everything's great. Like my psoriasis is in remission. Everything's super happy. Like I am loving life every single second of every day. I don't want to annoy people with like how happy I am, so don't rub it in. Money, happiness, health, you can't rub it in, but like, you want to like share what you can with like, random people. And okay, all right, bye.